What's up, everybody, and welcome to the... My Wii U sensor bar just fell in front of the TV. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Klonoa 2, Lunatia's Veil. I, of course, am Whatthefnu, and in the last episode, we defeated the second boss, Lepito the Flower Clown, and claimed the second element. But it seems Leorina is creating her own copy of the ring. For what purpose? What nefarious schemes does she have in store? Seems our characters are speculating on the exact same thing. God, I don't want to know what's going through Bagaji's head to make him emit those kinds of noises. By the way, that's what the sound of Om sounds like in Lunatian, apparently. Oh, gibberish, sometimes you amaze me. Sometimes you just go out of your way to be a little too ridiculous. Appears that the Warring Kingdom Volk is involved somehow. A place where the fighting never stops. Ever. The people there live to fight. Oh, so they're Vikings. With a civil war going on, how do you sneak in? Underground is the way. As Bagaji would explain, follow the underground path to the bell. So we're basically going to sneak up in. Popka's excited too. This is real cloak and dagger stuff. Oh, he's really excited about going the assassin route. I can totally imagine this party being that way too. Klonoa's the warrior. I have totally blanked on her name. Holy shit, this is embarrassing. Lolo! Sorry, I really wanted to remember what her name was for a second. Now that my joke is completely derailed, let me finish it anyway in the hopes of getting a laugh out of all of you. Klonoa would be the warrior, Lolo would be the priest, and Popka, he'd be the rogue. Definitely he would be the rogue. What? We're at the bell already? How about that? That was easier than I thought. I didn't even have to run through anything. Oh, look who's waiting for us, though. Also, is that a question mark on the back of her skirt? We need more power. Jesus! I've heard of some static electricity, but that's terrible. How'd you get up there, anyway? Just because you can levitate doesn't mean you get to show it off to everybody all the time. Jesus. Bloodthirsty, aren't you? She'll do anything to make that copy of the ring complete. And Tat, the ever compliant minion. We could just tackle the bell right now, but if she blows up the cities, we won't be heroes anymore, now will we? It's pointless to fight them head on. Besides, we might damage the reactor anyway and make everything explode regardless. We gotta make sure the battlefield is sanctified first, if you will. Make everything safe to kick their asses. Then we'll own them. I gotta admit, Volk is a very interesting kingdom in the sense that it's very visually impressive. It's not all that hard, but it's incredibly visually impressive. Volk City being one of the best options. Trust me, you want to go here instead of underground first. Think of it as like a warm-up. Duperede. Right then, I recommend starting off on Volk City for a couple reasons. Number one, it's very easy to get all of the Dreamstones here. And that's because both of the Mirror Fairy sections in this level are right near the beginning. If you screw up on one of them, you can just restart the level, and try again right back from where you were without a whole lot of downtime. That's kind of why I chose this stage over the underground one after both of those cutscenes we started with. But regarding this first Mirror Fairy, you'll have to allow me a moment of silence, because if I'm going to do this correctly, I need to make it absolutely perfect. Okay, to explain what just happened there and why I'm so excited, you're not supposed to be able to duplicate that blue gem at the bottom. You're only supposed to grab all of the green ones before it. If you do that, you'll actually have 155 gems if you do this level perfectly, which is one of my favorite parts of this stage. It allows for just a little bit of error. Now, speaking of error though, check this out. If you happen to fail getting up here with that guy and you're not paying attention, you'll grab this guy thinking you'll be able to go up, and you'll just end up right in the drink because you'll expect your character to fly upwards. I've lost more than one life going back to this game after all these years and having that happen. I almost died in one of my practice runs leading up to this just for that, so make a mental note of it. If you're not good the first time, don't expect it to give you a second chance. From there on out, though, the stage is fairly easy. Like I said, the Mirror Fairy sections are the only ones you have to worry about. From here on out, most of the gems are right there out in the open. Pas-de-deux! It's just a matter of playing the stage as best as you can. And that and not falling in the fire. Yeah, falling in the fire in this stage is basically like falling into a pit. It is instant death, so try to avoid it if you can. Grab that enemy, grab ourselves a doll piece, and move on. Yeah, you can see the symbols of war all over this place. It's much more easy to spot in the city. Oh my god! Dude! We just witnessed a family lose their homes. That's brutal. Sure, it sets the mood and whatnot, but still, screw you guys! Unbelievable. Yeah, there's really not much to say. This is kind of a formulaic level, almost. It is nice to look at, though, all of these different things to see. Make sure you break all of the big enemies you see, too, by the way. They're stockpiled with gems. Even if you get the extras, if you miss even one of those guys, you're going to be screwed, so just be aware. Again, this is one of those levels I just kind of remember off the top of my head because I've played it so many times in the past. It's just muscle memory. I expected to grab him there. Can't let my fingers do all of the thinking, I guess. Oh, that's why I keep getting notification messages all through the day. Grace left her iPad in this room. Huh. For a second, I thought I was going crazy. Somebody over Skype. I thought I still had Skype open, but no, in fact, the sound is in fact my fault. Sorry if that picked up on the mic, by the way. It's weird. Anytime in a Let's Play video or something, I've noticed somebody apologize for something their phone might have made, or like a car going by, or a lawnmower that somebody's running outside, and I can never hear it. It's almost never an issue. Something you think will pick up on the mic never does. I guess you could attribute that to part of the Let's Player's curse, but hey, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Oh geez, this star. Got it! I think I got all the gems too, so we're good. By the way, I regret that I didn't actually talk about these things. You've noticed it already though, but I kind of wanted to build it up. These guys are nuts! You double jump with them and you just rocket up into the sky like a lightning bolt. 'Cause baby, you're a fire. Yeah, you saw that one coming. I don't know what it is. I've been getting more into the musical references lately. Damn it, Koopa, you're rubbing off on me. Ah, but it's just so fun sometimes. Looking for something, anything to say. I like having more material to pull from, but at the same time... yeah, I guess there's no downside to that. How about that? You try not to lean on pop culture jokes, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Gimme! It's gonna be like that, huh? There we go. Ha! Every doll part. Not bad. Not bad at all. Come on, Klonoa. We got more buildings to watch blow up. Man, the planes in the background with the wings. You can see the city off in the distance. all of these different industrial buildings. This was a labor of love. Like, Joyland Fun Park may be my personal favorite level, but I can appreciate all of the detail that went into all of these as well. As I've said multiple times before, yes, this game was just kind of genius. Especially now that I'm doing 3D models of my own, I can't even imagine putting something together like this on my own. Even with a team of people, this would take an eternity. Hang on a second. Let me make sure I'm optimizing that jump. It's just a peace of mind thing. Make sure I land correctly. I don't want to have to fall into a pit and edit this all together later. I haven't lost any lives yet, and I don't plan on doing it now. Or have I? God, that's the hard part about uploading these day after day as opposed to doing it just then. It's harder and harder to remember tiny little details about what's happened so far. I guess bigger guys like Chugga Conroy can manage it, but then again, how long has he been doing this? I guess that's not really an excuse either. I mean, I've been here for a year or so now, so... Man, I better grab those first. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, come... How many gems are up there? Wait, I can still make this work. I can still make this work. Okay, we're golden. I have a way back up. We're good. I got worried there for a second. I was like, oh no. Oh crap. I just screwed up in front of how many people that are watching this? However many people are watching this. I forgot a word in that sentence. You know what I meant. Reminds me of that line from Whose Line Is It Anyway? I'll just have the same dignity that I've had for the last however long I've been doing this. Now this is a cool little section right here. It's a neat little detail, but I question why. So you're riding a train now, but if you'll notice here in just a second, that's the end of the stage. They just wanted you to ride to the end on a train. No particular reason. It's not to set up an element in the level. They just wanted it to look cool at the end. What kind of budget must this game have had, I wonder? I really got to look into this fact and see who was working on it and get some more inside details. This is the kind of game you'd think I'd want to know everything about. And now that I'm really thinking about it, I do. There we go, hitting the switch and hopefully pulling the plug on the ring's production. Fake ring, anyway. Such a satisfying noise after a level like that. Almost as satisfying as that. Click. Your plan is offline. Underground one's next. And yeah, considering where we are in terms of time, we'll be getting to that one next time. You'll see why in a bit, people. You'll see why. But until that time comes around... Wait a minute. Just gonna double check this to make sure I actually got all the gems. I need closure, as we've established. Got the doll, obviously, but... Status says... Perfect! 155 gems. And not a one to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode, and please join me again in the next episode, when we will be tackling the second half of Volk City, the Underground Factory, which has one of the most infuriating Mirror Fairy sections in the entire game. See you guys then.